Right, this is accounting. This is activity 3. For some of you, I've told you to change this to activity 20. Activity 20. Alright, so very important here is our required information. Okay, so normally with accounting we start with the required information. It says here, enter the following transactions in the cash receipts journal for April 2023. Provide columns for bank, current income and sundry accounts. But it's also okay to start it on the top. Let's just start on the top because it's basic accounting. Okay, Thomas Vessel started his own business, Tom's Garden Service. So we know the owner of the business is Thomas Vessel. Thomas Vessel. He started his own business, Thomas Garden Services. So we know that, or rather not Thomas, Tom's Garden Services. We know that this business is about servicing gardens. Alright, it's a garden service business. It says enter the following transactions in the cash receipts journal. So we've got transactions that we need to enter in the cash receipts journal. So we know the name of our journal for April 2023. It says provide columns for bank, current income and sundry accounts. Alright, so that is simple. If you know the accounting format for a cash receipts journal, then you'd be sorted. Alright, so in activity 18, the previous activity before activity 2, we had the format that was asked. Alright, so on the first day of the month, okay, before we go to the first day of the month, let's just look at what we need to enter here. So I'm going to just put my typewriter. So it's cash receipts journal of Tom's Garden Services. Alright, now I'm just going to take this, put it right here. Then I need a date now. Need a date for April 2023. Alright, not 2024, 2023. And move this all the way to here. And then another thing I have is this CRJ3. So every CRJ has a number. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm going to look at my transactions. Okay, no, before I look at my transactions, I'm forgetting. I have to remember here. Okay, I've got a document number, the CDOC number. This is your document number. Then you've got your day. Then you've got details here, and then you've got folio here, folio number, folio reference number. This one you'll use it when you're doing your general ledger. I'll look at it later on during the year. Then you've got your analysis of receipts. It's the E before the I. Let me just try and get some space there. Alright, analysis of receipts. I've got bank column here. Okay, before I continue, analysis of receipts. Okay, we'll come back to it. Current income. And make it a bit smaller so it can fit into my column. Then I've got sundry accounts. And then I've got details. And then I've got, I've got amount. Just do this, amount. I've got details over here. on the other side, and this should be folio, FOL, short for folio. Alright, so my document number is the number of the document, but it's the reference number of the document. Basically, the day is the day of the month, details, whoever is paying us, who is paying us. I think that one would be a good or proper definition. Folio, that one we'll look at later on during the analysis of receipts. Okay, any amount that is paid cash to us will come to analysis of receipts, because once they pay us cash, we will be able to give them a receipt. If I look at bank, at the end of the day, I'll take all my amounts and I'll deposit them in the bank if I'm receiving cash. But also at the same time, people are using EFTs, so they are transferring the money electronically to my bank account. So any money they transfer electronically will go straight to the bank account instead of coming to analysis of receipts first. Alright, then I've got current income. So current income is all my services rendered. All my services rendered go to current income. And then sundry account, any account that does not fall under current income will come to sundry accounts. Alright, so I've got an amount for those accounts that fall under sundry accounts, and I've got details of those accounts. So that's simple. Let's go to our first transaction. It says the owner Thomas Vessel. So I'm going to highlight important detail. Deposited 100,000 Rand directly into the account of the business. So it's a direct payment into the account, the current account of the business. Issued receipt 01. Alright, I'm not going to read my second transaction. Let's do the first one first. So the document number is 001. I'm going to enter 001 here. I'm going to have a day 01 or 1, the first, it's fine. Details, who is paying me? Alright, who is paying me? Let me just put the text box here and then write here, who is paying us. Okay, I'm then going to draw an arrow to this block I drew there. Alright, so I've got Thomas Vessel here. He is the person paying the business. Alright, and then I've got my analysis of receipts. Will it go there? No, it's not gonna go there, so I'm just gonna put a dash, and then it's going straight to my bank account. I've got 100,000 Rand. So the reason it's not going to my analysis of receipts is because I did not receive cash. If you gave it to me cash, then I would analyze the receipt. If you gave it to the business cash, I would analyze the receipt after writing or drawing up a receipt. I'd be able to analyze the receipt basically. Does it go to current income? Nope, because it's not a service rendered. So we said anything or any amount that doesn't go to current income will go to sundry accounts, and that amount of 100,000 Rand will go to sundry accounts as of falling under capital. Alright, I hope we are all happy. So I've got a second transaction here taking place. Says received EFT notification for 100, or rather 9, oh my word, 1,900 from a customer for mowing, refuse removal, landscaping. Issued a receipt. Okay, we're not given a receipt here, so we have to create our own receipt in sequence. Alright, so following the number, the previous number I already have here, which is 001, then I'll have here 002. The day is 05. Alright, who is paying me? It's a customer. So I'm Tom's Garden Services and I've got many customers. I'm not going to write a specific receipt for every single person who's paying me. Otherwise that would be a waste of time and a waste of money. Okay, because I'm going to be using more ink on the receipt.